of course, as soon as I want to do oil changes, it starts raining out, so I try to pull it in here. A little bit more. Oh, that looks pretty decent. I always get nervous with these ramps. End up like 2-footing it. It is frickin' pouring out. So, not ideal. All my oil change stuff for this is in the actual garage. Looks like there's a couple pieces of hail bouncing off of that roof. Tractor's outside warming up, so I can change that next. Let me go get the tools to do this oil change. All right, so my fingers are starting to heal up. Can't really, this is like it, that's all I can do. My index finger, I can go a little bit more, but these ones are still really stiff, so I gotta work on stretching them more, and hopefully they come back. But stuff still needs to get done. So I'm just gonna try to protect this from oil as much as possible, because it's still got like, I wouldn't say open wounds, but areas where if oil got in there, I wouldn't be able to clean it. So I'll try to put this in a glove. But basically, this is still gonna be a one-handed oil change, because I mean, I don't really have, it's crazy how much strength you lose. The strength in my hand is just not much. So I got, this is the little piece that goes on the oil filter piece. It's like a cap, because you don't have your traditional screw-in oil filters, it's a cartridge. So this is the piece that takes the cartridge off. I got this little handy thing. This screws right into the top for the oil fill, which is pretty awesome. I'll tell you what, here's the part number and whatnot if you're looking for that. This thing is pretty awesome, I love it. 14mm socket, got some filters. I always put these in spots that I don't know where they are, so I always end up going and buying extras, and then I lose them. So hopefully I can find a spot so I don't have to keep going to the dealer. I just go to the dealer and get them. You know, 4 filters, $27. I mean, and it's genuine Toyota Lexus parts. So that's what I do. It is pouring up. All right. So we got Mobile 1, 020. Oh, my poor mower is literally just getting soaked. That was a bad move. Should have looked at the radar. It's just one little blip on the radar. Oh, that sucks. My lawnmower is absolutely soaked. It's all right. I'll let it run. I'm gonna drain the oil. All right. So I got 10 minutes to drain the oil. So welcome to underneath the car. States who have snow, a little bit rusty under here. Loosen this one up a little bit. The other bolt does not work anymore. I actually got a new aftermarket one of these pans that I have to put on, but I'll have to do that when my hand is better. Here we go. Ugh. Not bad. Let's see if I can do this and not get completely filled with oil. There we go. And then the oil filter housing is right there, and I actually changed that to a metal cap. Factory, it had a plastic cap, which is kind of cheap, in my opinion. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, catch that. Okay. Nice. believe it or not, I don't think I made much of a mess. I'm gonna go inside, watch the baby, and I'll let this all drain out. Alright, so I just cleaned this off, and they should come with a new there we go. Let's change out this O-ring. And the O-ring sits in this groove here, not back here. So right inside of that channel. And I just wipe some of this used oil on it so it's makes it come out easier later on. And this adapter came from Amazon, and it's kind of beat up, so it's actually stuck on there right now. So you would have to give it a whack to get it off. But I'm just going to leave it on there because I'm going to be putting it right back in the car. New filter. Slap that in there. Okay. My dealer also gave me a new washer for the drain plug. Get that on there. All right. Ow. One of these days, I'll get a lift. Not in this garage, but if I ever do a bigger garage. Slap that filter in there. Oh, did I just crawl down here without the little washer? I did. Alright, got my little washer. Oh, I wish I had my left hand. Oh. Okay. Close up my access door. One of these days, I'll change this skid plate out. Finish up this filter. Okay. I love this funnel. It is the best. Always a good sign when it's not a puddle underneath. Check that out. Oh. That is right on the money. Unfortunately, though, filter will take a little bit. Let me get this off the ramps. You know, after it's all said and done, I wish I made this shed a little bit bigger. But it was just supposed to be a shed, just a place to put the lawnmower. But now look at it. Now I'm working on cars in here. Okay, so it looks like it's down a little bit. There we go. That is on the money. You know what I probably got to do on this thing too is change the transmission fluid. I think it says it's like a lifetime fluid, but I don't really trust that. I'll look into that tonight, what kind of fluid this takes. This is all set. Oh, nice. So these ramps, I don't know. It is what it is, but I like 2-footing it, just in case. Another reason why I like having the same make of cars is everything that I used on my SUV, I can use on hers. Pretty much everything. Same oil, same filter wrench. Hey, what's up, bud? You ready to give me a hand?
Yes.
All right. All right, so we got... How did I drive it? I hopped in and I drove it. All right. This car is a little bit easier. There we go. Nice. And hopefully this doesn't splash too much. Come on. There we go. That one will be okay. What's the matter?
Why is the mini excavator not here?
Oh, it's over in the front. I'll do that one in the driveway.
So, does it need some duty? What's that? Do you need some help doing that?
So this has a fancy little thing.
Yep,
All right, open it up for me.
it is okay.
All right. This little thing pops into that. So you can drain the oil that's inside this. See if I can do it. See if I can manage here. See that? Isn't that fancy?
The 2 liters oil. Did you break that?
Nope. So I don't know if that caught it, but this thing you can drain the filter housing itself. And this one here I probably will. I will pre-fill the filter. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Nice. And then we got a filter. This is the filter that goes in it, just like that. And I'm actually gonna put a little bit of oil in this because why not?
I'm gonna help you.
Okay. So we're gonna go nice and easy, nice and slow, and that'll go in. That looks good. So inside that box, right here by my knees, is a little tiny blue washer.
Is it this one?
Yep. All right, so I got a little bit left of this.
Okay.
We'll go in. You want to get a step stool, buddy? All right, so we'll check that.
Can you fix this, please, Daddy?
All right, so we got oil on the stick. So I'm gonna start it up, back it up off the ramps, and then double check it. I'm gonna put this right here. And you stand over here. Check this out. Yeah, so it looks like it's about a quart down. Oh, perfect. All right, let's get this out of here, get the tractor in here. Oh, that was a good idea. You know what? Let me get all this water out of here. That was silly. That's right, because it was pouring out earlier. Let me just bring the tractor in here with a bucket full of water and dump it on the floor. All right, so I'm gonna wait for this floor to dry up a little bit, and I'm gonna gather some tools to do the oil change on this machine and clean up some of this other craps. All right, so here's my Kubota L3400. Gonna do an oil change on this. Got a new filter for it. I just get the Kubota filters. They're really not that much money. Got a fancy filter wrench from O'Reilly's, see if this thing survives, and a bendy, see how this thing works. It's got a small little opening, so see how fun that goes. And then we got some Rotella T6 1540. Yeah, so let's do it. This has two drain plugs because the oil pan is split in the middle for like the drive shaft. So you have two plugs. All right, here's the drain plugs. They are 19 millimeter or 3/4, whatever you want. I'm gonna do this one over here. Crack it free. Oh yeah. And here we go. So just pop the dipstick, give it a little better flow. So this pan is split down the middle there, so they got two plugs. So I'll loosen this one up too. So this has this cover on this side. It's got some wing nuts. Oh, so I have one. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's gonna be a tough one. Be right back. I had to get this filter wrench because unfortunately I just don't have the hand strength to operate that the wrench. So I don't know how it works. This one's gonna be tough for me too because I gotta do it with my right. See if I can get it here. There we go. So before that starts leaking out everywhere, I'm gonna put the drain plugs back in. Okay, that's snug. Let's see how much this makes a mess. Not too bad. I mean, one-handed should be pretty good. I'm gonna fill it up right through this hole right here, right on the side that says oil. And what does this take? This takes, I think, 6 quarts. So like a gallon and a half? Is that what it is? Or is it gonna be a nightmare? Try it. Try it out. Why not? All right. Let's try not making too much of a mess here. Have a long drip. There we go. All right. So I'll do another quart and then I'll just check the dipstick. Oh wow, that might be pretty good. That is right there. It's a little bit past. Let me fire this thing up and double check it. All right, so down just a tiny bit. Let's add a little bit to it. I'm gonna say that's good. That is good. 2 weeks from now, I'll be doing a pulled pork on this table. All good. Filter is labeled. And you know what's awesome about this is I can always go back and check it because somehow the last markings got washed off. So 8:25 on the hours. Alrighty, let's get this thing out of here. So if you made it to the end of the video, here's a little sneak peek of this machine I picked up, and I'm going to do some maintenance on it. This is a U55-4. Hydraulics in the engine and all that are the same as the KX057. So if you have to do the final drive gear oil change, it's basically the same thing. The Torx on this is 5/16. I'm just going to clean out some of the dirt that's around these holes. I'm going to start from the top and work my way down, because if I can't get this out, there's no sense draining this. So I want to make sure I can fill this back up. Okay. And these have little O-rings on plugs also. So, excellent. Perfect. I ran this a little bit, so it should be fairly warm. It looks like it could use the change. These plugs are all the same. I'll go ahead and let that drain. Fill it up. So this is what my local auto parts store had. It calls for $80.90, but this is $75.90. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'll probably change it more than normal anyway. Stuff is fairly cheap, so, and final drives are not cheap. So you just fill it up until it starts coming out of this hole. Oh, here it comes. That's it right there. Don't forget to make sure your O-rings are on there. Okay. On to the next side. Alright, so you got this grate here. There's a hole right there you can access the drain plug. So I'm hoping I don't make too much of a mess, and I'm hoping that this tie down isn't in the way of this draining. Hopefully it's good. We will find out. Socket is a 22 millimeter. Got a breaker bar here. Oh. Okay. Get my rags close by. And here we go. It's already leaking, of course. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be horrible. Oh, God. Yeah, this is gonna be a mess. I didn't drop the plug though, so that's good. Whew. Hopefully this bucket doesn't have any holes. I'm actually gonna sit this right on the frame here and let this drain out. And oh boy. It's supposed to be 2.5 gallons. All right, good. It's starting to slow down. All right, so while that engine oil is draining, let me finish this side. All right, here goes the next bottle. It's getting there. Alright, there it is. Okay, looks good. Alright, so that used about 1.5 quarts. I did spill a little bit on this side. It was kind of not wanting to go in the hole. But 2 quarts is all you need. And I have, next time I do it, I'll probably just get 1 quart and this will be perfect. Alright, so the final drives are all set. Let's put this plug back in. I don't have a new washer for this, but that looks fine. Let's try not to drop it into the bucket. Okay, let's get this bucket out of the way. 5-gallon bucket works fine. I think there is only 2.5 gallons of oil. Okay. Anybody know the torque spec on this? Oh. Click. Perfect. There it is. Alright, so there's the oil filter. Try to get this. Oh yeah, perfect. Need these jaws just a little bit longer so it can get on these filters a little bit better. These are some of my favorite oil filter wrenches. I like to get a nice set of them. This is just like an Amazon no-name Chinese brand. But my left hand is still pretty much useless. Alright, so I've never done an oil change on this, so I don't know where this oil is going to go. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. You gotta see this. Check that out. It's got its own little hose. Oh, that is awesome. Must be that right down there. That is awesome. Nice job. Nice job. So I went ahead with genuine Kubota filters, and I knew I was going to do this, so I went ahead and I ordered all from Messick's, and it was at my house in like 2 days. So I didn't have to go with a dealer or anything. I just ordered it at night and boom, it was here the other day. And this machine only has 350 hours on it, but I wasn't sure when they serviced it last. I mean, they had it written on the filter was last year with 100-something hours, but you never know. So now I know exactly when it was done and what's in it. Alright, that should be pretty good. You know what I mean? Now I know for sure. I'll tell you, I'm not too crazy about this funnel. The spout's just a little bit too small. I actually don't like it at all. I don't know do I rig this up here to stay? There we go. A little bit of tie wire. So running Rotella T6 1540, and this should take approximately 2.5 gallons. So I called my local O'Reilly's, and they wanted, I think it was $79 for 2.5 gallons of this. I went to my Walmart, picked this up for 53 bucks. I took a picture of the tag just in case, because when they rung me out it was 64 or 65. I showed them, I'm like, hey, you guys have a tag over there, $53. So that's what I got it for. I actually picked up 2 of these. Can't beat that. I'm gonna go grab a smaller jug of the leftovers from the tractor. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and fire this up. It's on the full line, but the filter still needs to be filled up, so I'm gonna let it run for a couple minutes. Yep, so it's down a little bit. Right there, right on the money. Oh, what do you think? Do I leave my little wire tie right here? Not a bad spot for it. Maybe I'll dress it up a little bit. Leave it right here. Where's that gonna go? Oh, I should have grabbed the pen. Write the hours down. But just for the camera, there's 350 hours on this. So all I'm going to do now is the air filter. There's the hydraulic return filter inside of this. I have that, but I'm not going to change it because it doesn't call for this to be changed until like 1,000 hours. It only has 350 hours on it, so it's kind of a waste. But I'll do the air filter. It's a little dirty. What's that for hours? 99.5, and this was changed 8/16/21. So, and I'll actually save this and lightly blow it out. The inner filter looks fine. Okay, 11, 10, 11, 23, and 350 hours. Okay, and that pretty much does it for this. And this week I will work on making a introduction to this machine, to the channel. Of course, the week I got this, it rained for 3 days straight, and it's nothing but mud where I want to go with this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.